Hello everyone and welcome to today's live. So this is episode 3 of the visibility fitness classes, and today we're going to be looking at how visible you can be during the festive celebrationary season. So as we enter mid to the end of October, there are a lot of things happening in our day-to-day lives that we can pull on to help us with our creations. So whilst you're all joining me, I'm just going to introduce myself. So my name is Anita Wong and I'm a digital visibility strategist and tech coach. And I help you to use the tools at your fingertips and the strategies to make yourself more visible. So I'm currently live streaming to my YouTube, my Facebook business page, my Facebook group, and to my LinkedIn account and to Twitter using the live streaming tool Restream. So if you haven't tried that, then please do just let me know in the comments below, and I'll hook you up with a link so that you can have a little look at Restream to help you with your live streaming. So like I said, today we're going to be talking about how you can use the festivities that are happening around us on a day-to-day basis in your social media marketing. So over the last few weeks, I've been helping a group of entrepreneurs to learn how to use their stories for their business. So we're basically learning how to use Instagram and Facebook stories. And we've been utilising all the tools inside of there. And one of the biggest stumbling blocks that a lot of my clients seem to have is that they're not sure what sort of content to put out there and actually how to be seen and be relevant. So what I did the other day is I ran a private training like this inside my paid group, and I thought I would come out and share something similar with you all online. So what we're going to look at is where you can get inspiration for these upcoming events. So if you're joining me live, please do let me know that you're joining me live. Say hi in the comments below this video and I will respond to you. And if you have any questions about creating content, how to find content, where to look for content, how to post the content, then please do let me know in the comments below. Okay, so I can see that I'm on quite a few different platforms. So I'm just going to make sure that I'm still seeing everybody. And if anyone has any questions, then do please let me know. Okay, brilliant. So what we're going to be looking at is where you can find this inspiration from. So I'm based in London in the UK, and we have coming up, and so does most people, Halloween. So that's a big event normally, maybe a little bit dampened down because of the situation that we're all living in at the moment, but it is still going ahead, and it still gives you an opportunity as a business owner and an entrepreneur actually reach out to your audience using that type of spin. Now, for instance, you could be selling makeup or skincare, and you could actually be selling a darker lipstick or a darker eyeshadow at this time of year, and you could actually pop it into the spin of, say, like Halloween. We're also going to be looking at, say, Bonfire Night, Diwali, and then Black Friday's coming up, and then there's Christmas coming up. And it's just to give you some ideas of where to go for content ideas to help you bring your business online. So I have prepared a couple of links that you can go to actually find out where to find this content. And I'm going to share my screen with you, and we can walk through the ideas that you can get for your content. So why don't you, if you've joined me, actually tell me what you do in the comments below, and maybe while we're online I can actually find an idea for you to go off and use in your marketing. How about that? So let me know in the comments below if any of you have got, well, what do you do first of all, and what do you find the most difficult about creating content? Is it what to put in the content, or is it actually how to create the content? I.e., do you use video, or do you use images, or do you use stock images or stock video? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my screen share, and I'm going to bring that up next to me on the screen. Okay, so let me just go to the right screen. I've got all these windows open. It's quite difficult to keep track, but we're going to start off with my favorite video creator, which is Wave.video. So we're going to jump into their website at the moment because they have this awesome free tool called the content calendar. So as you can see, it's up in front of me. I'm going to make myself a bit smaller. There you go. I'm right at the bottom down there. Down there. Hi, I'm down here. Very small at the bottom. So what happens with this content calendar is it's really good because what it does is it gives you inspiration to link what you're doing up with a theme. So for instance, if I were to go to today's date, which is Wednesday the 14th, it's actually National Dessert Day today. And it's also Wines Day or Wine Wednesday. Now, inside of here, what they've done is they've given you two different options to choose from. Now, we all like a pudding, don't we? So we all like dessert with our dinners, even if it's a bit of cheese and crackers, or in my house, because I have teenagers, it's ice cream, cornettos, I don't know, twisters, sorbets, those sorts of things. You know, not really healthy, but you know, we can't choose healthy all the time. So looking at this, for instance, we have these options. Now, if you are thinking about planning your social media content, you will be wanting to do your content in advance. So perhaps like a week in advance. So for instance, when I prepare my social media content, I'm usually preparing it in line with my business goals. So what do I want to be seen doing this week or this month? What do I want to sell at the end of this month? What do I want people to know about me? What do I want them to see about what I do? And you should have that mindset as well. So even if, you know, it doesn't matter what you do, whether you're selling crafting kits, whether you're a sales strategist, whether you're selling skincare, you have an end goal in mind. That's what your business is all around. You want to make money and you want to do it in a fair and equal way. And to do that, you need to be seen. And to be seen, you need to have content that converts and content that attracts your ideal audience. So what we're going to be doing today is just having a look at how you can get some of that content. So, okay, so inside this calendar, as it happens, on Wave, what happens is that you can actually click any of these. But let's think about some of the things that are happening in advance. So for instance, Halloween is right around the corner. And I know that a lot of us have some type of interest in Halloween, or even going the opposite and not doing Halloween. You know, you can actually go the opposite, but most of us do. And as you can see by flicking through here, there's lots of different things that are happening. And actually the lead up to Halloween comes at the beginning. So there's National Pumpkin Day, there's Transformation Tuesday, there's Chocolate Day, and it goes all the way through to then Halloween and National Caramel Apple Day. So as you can see, it doesn't matter what you do as a business, you can put your own spin on the content. So Wave is just one place that you can get ideas from. Another place that I suggested to my group, my paid group the other day, was actually 31 reasons to celebrate in October. So this particular website called The Spruce gives you some ideas, like a content calendar of what to actually post around. So this is all around October. So you could plan quite a lot of your social media content around this topic. So for instance, we all know that, you know, we've got 31 days in October, which is great. So you've got 31 days to attract your ideal client. We don't want to push stuff out to them. What we want to do is we want to attract them. So we have 31 days to attract our clients to our business, whether that's to our Facebook account, whether that's to our Instagram account, whether it's to our website or our Pinterest or our YouTube account, any of those places. That's what we're aiming to do, is to pull people towards you, show them what you do, and give them the easy steps to convert into perhaps an email subscriber, somebody who's joining your Facebook group. You know, that's what social media is about. It's raising your brand awareness to your ideal audience. And to do that, you want to take some steps, and to do that in a way that actually connects with them. So looking at this calendar, as you can see, there's lots of different things you can do in October. So let's whiz to the day that we're on now, which is the 14th. And it will have probably, yes, National Dessert Day. So if you're a chef, or you're a wellness coach, or you run a cafe, or you to do with health and well-being, or even if you're to do with what I do, visibility and going on video and things like that, you can put the National Dessert spin on it. Because I like ice cream and I love mint chocolate chip ice cream. So, you know, you could do National Dessert Day, and in your stories, for instance, you could do a little quiz. What's your favorite ice cream? It's all about getting that engagement going with your audience so that they can learn a little bit more about you. And of course, if you are a chef or you sell products that are to do with desserts, then you can really monopolize on this theory. So as you see, this is a really good calendar, and I'm quite happy to drop the link underneath so that you can check out what's going on. So I've shown you quite a few places to actually find inspiration from. What about actually putting that inspiration into a social media post? How do you do that? So we're going to have a little look at how you do that. So how do you take what you see on this screen and put it into a post that's all about you? not actually about you, about your clients, how you can help your clients, how you can help or serve the people that you want to serve. So this is what we're going to look at. So obviously you can get some inspiration from these websites. So you know that on the 18th, it's National Chocolate Cupcake Day, which is absolutely awesome. I'm going to be having one of those on that day. And you know that this National New Friends Day on the 19th, and so on and so on. But what happens if you want to plan for next week? So, okay, so we're planning out our week after next. So that's, that starts off here. So we're going to go through to, sorry, my daughter's ringing me. I want to go through to the next day and the next week. So we're going to choose something. So let's just stick with Halloween, say, or pumpkins. So National Pumpkin Day, Halloween. So you can't obviously create an image from this website because that image belongs to the website. So you can't copy that. So then what you do is you go over to a tool that you can use it on. So for instance, I would jump into Wave and I would go over to the 31st and I would click on their days of the week. So I would click on this video here and I would click it. What that would do is it opens up with more ideas for you to share. So hopefully, yeah, you can all see that. Let me make myself a little bit smaller so that you guys can actually see the full screen. So you can really, really absorb it. Don't forget to let me know in the chat where you are watching me from and what it is that you do. So someone said hi to me. Hi, they're over on Facebook. Let me just check out where you are on Facebook. That would be great if you could let me have a little look. You're probably in my group, to be honest, but I'll just see. Anyway, so do let me know if you, so what do you do? Because at the beginning of the live, I asked for a few of the viewers to tell me what they did so that I could perhaps create a post with what you do in mind. So tell me in the comments what it is that you do, and then I will have a look at trying to create a post for you. So as you can see in here, in the Wave calendar, what it has is it's got this video that's already pre-prepared, and underneath you can see that they've actually got lots of Halloween style videos all around what's happening in Halloween. So we go through and scroll, there's more Halloweeny autumn colours that you can do. So there's 3 videos there which are really cool that you could use for your marketing. So here they've also said that there's other options, like you could mention candy, you could mention costumes, so you could offer promotion on costumes if they're last minute shopping. And costumes don't have to be the traditional Halloween costumes. Say like you work for a company that sells cosmetics, you could choose some of the darker palettes in that range and put them up and say these are perfect for Halloween makeup, things like that. So as you can see, you can actually utilize these themes inside of your marketing. And of course you can go really gory if you want. And then there's some hashtags to use: Halloween, costume ideas for kids, kids Halloween, and so on. Now, as you can see up here, we have 3 different formats. So you can actually create the post for different formats as well. So if I was to choose the story format, which is something that I teach my clients to use a lot because stories are really good for your visibility. If I click play now, it shows you that they've actually popped a little poem in there with this still, and you can go ahead and edit that, and it actually opens up inside of Wave, and you can actually create a video using the editor for Wave. So Wave's actually a really good social video tool, and what you do with it is you create promotional videos. So if you haven't got a Wave account, I'll drop a link underneath this video. Maybe you want to go and check it out for free. They do have a free level that you can try out, up to 15 seconds, which is ideal for quick promo videos to help you bring up and build up your brand awareness. Okay, so as you can see, I'm inside this editor, and it's really, really cool because this is a photo, although it looks like a video, because what they've done is they've made it move. But it's even better than this. What you can do is you can replace that pumpkin picture with other Halloween pictures. So I can go in here and grab a different Halloween picture, and I can do, and as you can see, some of them cost money. So we can go in and we just untick the ones that cost money. We don't want to pay for anything at the moment. We want to keep this low budget. So as you can see, you've got all these other really groovy videos, and they're videos. So when you hover over it, you can see that they are videos. Oh, that's quite scary, isn't it? That's quite scary. And then you've got these types, which is like the moon. And we want to do, so I want to do, say like, okay, I want to do pumpkins. And then, okay, so now we've got some pumpkins. See, that's quite funny. See, that's quite a funny one. You can see there's lots of different things that you can choose from for your video. And they're all different lengths of time as well. So they're like 30 seconds, 15 seconds and things like that. So you can actually put those sorts of things in if you want to, or you can just stick with what Wave actually had in their video already. So you could go back to the video that we already had. Let's just go back to the video that was there and click on there, and we can just stick to what we've got. We just flicked over to the other one actually. So let's choose that one for a change. So as you can see, this one is made up for Halloween ideas for kids and what does it say? For kids and something. So while that loads, let's just leave that to load. So as you can see, there's lots of different things that you can do with the ideas that come along, and you can basically just change the videos up to match what you want. So inside of Wave, you can go ahead and change the writing. So you can change the writing to suit your needs. So I could say 3 Halloween content ideas for business owners. So already I'm changing this video to match my needs. So I'm actually changing it to address you guys, because you need ideas for Halloween. So this is Halloween content ideas. And then I can skip to the next one, and it gives these different ideas. So that's a pumpkin recipe. So I could say something like, let's do pumpkin soup, for instance, and then we could do hot, scrumptious lunches. As you can see, I can move through what they've already got and change it to match my needs. And then all you need to do then, once you've done all of the changes that you need, you just go ahead and click publish, and you'll be able to publish that video. And then you'll be able to put that video with your writing inside your social channel, and you'll be all done. So that's one idea, like if you want to create a video. However, maybe you don't have a Wave account, and maybe you have a Canva account. I know a lot of us use Canva, and obviously Canva is a photo editing tool. And this also has lots of different templates inside it for you to choose from regarding your file size. So for instance, here inside of Canva, I went to the social media option, and what it does is it brings up all these different ways that you can find different templates. So let me just go back here. So up here on the templates, I went to social media and I went to Instagram stories. Inside here, it gives you lots of ideas for your stories as well. So you go ahead and choose one of them. Let's choose that one. And then you just use this template. And then what you can do actually is you can swap the templates up inside of Halloween here. So you go to templates and you type in what you want. So you might do pumpkins. And we just click on it. And there you see you have like 3 different pumpkins. So then I could do this one. And it swaps it over for one that I've actually got there. And that's another idea that you can use inside of your account. Okay, so I'm watching today from the Damp Dorset I Sell Haberdashery Tools. Exactly, so this would be really good if you want to create a post or a video for somebody who wants to do craft themselves, or they like to knit, or they like to sew, or they might like to cut bits of old material up and make something for Halloween. You could use this type of post, because what you can do is like spooky specials. So the hobby box is great, that's almost like the name, but you would replace that with your name. Spooky specials, and then here what you could do, let me just make this a little bit bigger so you guys can see it a bit better. I would do something like exciting Halloween deals just for you, and that's all you need to do. So that would actually stay the same. Then the next one down, we would change for a different particular template. So what we do is we get rid of the ones that we chose earlier. Let's get rid of these, like so. And then we've got this one. Actually, that's a bit big, so let's do 25% there. So now we've got that one. So let's think of a different one. So let's do sewing and Halloween. Let's see what happens. Okay, so now we've got some different Halloween options. and we can choose something. So let's do a new page, and let's choose this one. So now what you can do is you can change the wording to match a product that you might be selling, and you could actually put a different offer at the bottom. And over here in the elements, you could actually write Halloween. So you can get some little stickers as such to pop on top. So you could pop a little ghost on, and that could sit on there as well. And as you can see, I'm building it up to match my needs. And then once I've created that, I can pop that up into my stories, or I could pop that onto my page as well. So I wanted to just pop on and like show you some of the different content ideas that you could use when you are a little bit stuck for what you want to post on your social media. So let me just stop my share for the minute. You make me bigger. Yeah, that's good. So as you can see, this is a really good way of utilizing some of the tools out there that you can use for free. So I've showed you Wave.video. You can sign up for a free account on that, and there are lots of free assets inside of there. Canva offers a free account as well. And the blog post that I went to with the ideas is out on the internet, and that's free as well. So my guest said, I'm having so much trouble with Canva. Yeah, it does. It's a bit of a learning curve, Canva. But once you get the gist of it, it works quite well. And one thing I'd recommend that you do is that you choose a template and you just click on the wording that you want to change and then just swap it up, because that makes it really easy for you to use. Okay, so I hope that's been helpful, that you've got lots of different resources out there if you get stuck for your content ideas for perhaps a promotion that you've got coming up, or you've got a course that you might be wanting to sell, or you've got a workshop that you used to do in person and you need to bring it online. So you've got all these different ways of promoting your brand, so letting your brand be seen by other people in a way that will connect with what's happening in their day-to-day life. So obviously you could even do one with a mask, because that's very topical at the moment with COVID. I mean, I could actually wear my mask, got one here, I could put that on and do a live about that. But, you know, if I wanted to do that to do with what I was doing, or maybe I was a healthcare worker or a nurse, or I was somebody who works in the community and I wanted to do something about that, then of course you could do a live with your mask on. Any type of thing that you do on your page or on your Instagram account or in your stories can be really helped if you are choosing something that's happening around you. So Canva itself keeps freezing. That might have something to do with your internet connection. So here it's got I struggle with Canva. Gals just said I struggle with Canva is getting it onto Facebook or Instagram. Oh, okay. So basically Gail's just said to me that she finds getting what she does in Canva onto Facebook and Instagram. So here I put it in. I struggle with Canva to getting it onto Facebook and Instagram. Okay, well, the best way of getting around that is to, first of all, download the Canva app for your telephone. So I have an app on my mobile phone, and when I create my images, say on the desktop, which is where I am now, so the light's really coming in from my curtain. Look, my hand's gone white. Ooh, spooky. When you create, it's better to do it on the desktop because you've got more space and you can see better. You know, it's much clearer platform to work on. But actually, if you just leave it in Canva and then you download the app onto your phone, so Canva is available in the App Store and the Play Store. And if you download it onto your phone, then what happens is that you can actually get the app on your phone. So here's the Canva app. Let me find it. I can't share my phone with you today because I'm not using the right tool. There's the Canva app on your phone. So let me just put my code in so you guys don't know what my code is for my phone. So once you've created your actual, I'm going to move that a bit closer. Hopefully it won't have too much light on it. Just move it over there. I wonder if it's better on this side. It might be better this side because it's less dark. Okay, there you go. You can just about see it there. So that's my Canva app on my phone. So as you can see, if I was to click this button at the bottom, which is like this little grid, it actually shows all the posts that I've created previously. And what that does is it helps me to download it, because what you can do is you can just click on it. Well, the sun's really bright in and you can actually see up the top, there's these little arrows, the downward arrow and the upward arrow. You can just click one of those and it will save it to your phone. And once it's in your phone, then you will upload it to your chosen platform. So Gail's actually one of the members of my paid course, and she is working with me on her Instagram and Facebook stories strategy, as well as her Facebook and Instagram strategy. So one of the things that you can do with this is that once you've got the photo on your app, you download it to your camera roll, and you can then upload it straight into your Instagram or Facebook stories from inside your mobile phone, which is a really good way of getting stuff over. If you don't want to put the app on your mobile phone straight away, you know, maybe you haven't got as much memory on your phone, you could actually use a cloud storage. So you could use, say, Dropbox or iCloud or Google Drive. Any of those particular internet-based cloud storage facilities can help you to save your work to. So you work on your desktop or your laptop, and then you save your chosen work to your Dropbox or your Google Drive or your iCloud from the tool that you're using online. So that even goes for Wave. You can save that to your Dropbox as well. And then you have that app on your phone. So usually we do have the Google Suite on our phone, and we do normally have I have a cloud storage on my phone. So that's the sort of thing that you can do with it to get it onto your phone. And then we know that inside of stories, there is a special place inside of stories which keeps your previous stories that you've already used. So like on Instagram, there is a special place there which keeps your stories that you can reuse over and over again. So if you create your story or your social media post that has a message, you can then use that over and over again leading up to Halloween inside your stories, because the benefit of stories is that they only last for 24 hours. So you can actually repeat your story a couple of times a week if it's like a business message, because not everybody's going to see it at the same time. So Nicole said repeat. Yes, you can, because hi Nicole, thanks for joining me. I think you're on Facebook as well. When I say repeat, so for those of you who maybe are new to stories, perhaps, when you create content for your social media, if you post content to your Facebook business page or your Instagram feed or your Pinterest or your YouTube or your Twitter, then it stays on your feed and it doesn't go off of your feed unless you delete it, or it gets pushed right down your feed by you putting lots and lots and lots of more content on. However, the beauty of stories is that they only last for 24 hours and then they actually disappear. What you are disappear from the screen, and you can just keep going reusing them. Oh yeah, Nicole thought she was watching the repeat. Well, it was a good question anyway, but no, I'm actually live. I'm just about to finish now. I've been on for half an hour. Usually try to keep my lives around half an hour when it's just me talking, because otherwise you guys just listen to me. So if anyone wants to join me on my live and have a Q&A about using social media or using Facebook and Instagram, then do pop it in the comments below. I'm quite happy for you to join me on my visibility fitness sessions, just to get you fit and healthy and raring to go with your visibility. Okay, so just to quickly, briefly go over what we went over today, I'm going to share my screen with you again. We looked at using social media content that converts and attracts your ideal audience by choosing a theme that is happening around us on a day-to-day basis. So that means that whatever day of the week it is, there's always going to be a day, something happening on that day. And if we go over to this particular link, so this is the spruce, and it has all about the October holidays. Every day of the week has a special day. So we're on the 14th at the moment. So we go down. Today is actually National Dessert Day. I would like to see some people posting about their lovely desserts later on. If you're a chef or a cook, you can talk about the nutritional input of it, or if you're a health and wellness person, or if you give desserts for treats for doing work, you know, those sorts of things work really well. And obviously you can use this to help you to plan your social media as the weeks and the months go on. I would suggest that sometimes if you are doing a business orientated post, especially for your stories, that you do a couple of these a week so that you really start to attract the audience that you want to your business. Obviously, you put your business spin on it. So that was in there. Then we looked at Wave.video, which is a video creation platform where you can use their templates and alter it to give your own message. And we were looking at how to do that. And then we looked at Canva and how you can choose different templates in Canva and add little things to actually say your own message. Okay, so if you are watching the repeat of this video later, then please do let me know that you're watching the replay. And if you are, if you have any questions about this video now that you've watched it, maybe something pops up once you've thought about creating content on a day-to-day basis about what's going on around you. And it can be topical, what's in the news as well, not just these theme days or celebrations or Christmas or Black Friday. It could be seasonal as well. You can talk about the weather, the colours. You know, if you're a stylist, you can talk about the different colours that you could use. As a visibility strategist, I'm talking about using the different themes for your content. So anything like that, any questions whatsoever, pop them in the comments below this video and I will get back to you. And if you are watching the replay on YouTube, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel so you catch my next live or my next uploaded video. And of course on Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter, please do follow me there for more updates. Okay, so thank you all for joining me today and I will see you all very soon. Bye for now.